is going on, guys? So, okay. People have been talking about Raccoon decks on my profile or on my channel all the time, every time I bring it up about when it relates to any other video. What you guys don't know is I always talk about battling boxers, but Raccoons are another deck that I've been playing because they haven't been out as long. They've only been out for a few months, but I got the deck literally like, I don't know, made it like a week or two after they came out. I bought the cards offline, and I've gone through tons of variations, a heavy deck, heavy traps, heavy draw power, playing Grand Soil, playing Redox and all that, the boss monsters, tried different versions on lines, using different monsters and stuff like that, and I finally came down to this build, and this is the most consistent. It's most consistent online, playing against people in real life, and it just works the best. And yeah, so we're going to do a deck profile of it because people have asked for it, and let me show you how awesome this thing is, because actually if I went to a tournament, I want to take my boxers, I would take this, because this is better, because this deck is awesome. I just like battling boxers more because that's my favorite. But yeah, let's talk about it. So let's go. Alright, I'm going to do some monster lineup for you. So first off, we're going to be playing 3 of these bad boys. So if you don't know what he does, it's Baby Raccoon Pon Poco. When he's normal summon, you set a raccoon monster, I mean not a raccoon, a beast monster from the deck to the graveyard, which, I mean, not from the graveyard. You set a monster, level 2, beast, from your deck to the field. Don't know why that was so complicated for me to get out, but yeah. 3 of him, he's needed to play 3, you don't play 2 of him. I don't know why people play 2 of him that I've seen. They're dumb. I'm sorry, but they are. You want to play 2 of him. You can play 3, I think he's a little too slow for 3. 2's fine, but he's the other raccoon you play, the rest of the deck doesn't play raccoons. Tantan, you usually want to go to Tantan from him, but when you special summon 1 level 2 or beast monster from your deck, set Baby Raccoon Tantan. So yeah, he gets plays going, stuff like that. And usually when he gets flip face up and you special summon a beast, you want to do this card. So this is Halusa, the mystical beast of the forest. What he does is when he's special summoned by the effect of a beast type monster, you can target 1 card in the field and destroy it. So it's not amazing, but it's a nice little play. I usually don't, it doesn't happen every duel, but like the duels it does happen, it's pretty sick. So yeah. Now this is where you can show that I'm a budget player. Like, this is how much I hate paying for cards. Even though they went down in price and I'll probably buy them now. But, Wind Up Kitten is a way better card, but I didn't feel like paying $13 for 2 Wind Up Kittens at the time when that used to be like a $1 card. So, Hain, 2 of them. So Wind Up Kitten, if you don't know, when he's special summoned, I mean not when he's special summoned, when he's just summoned in general, when he's once per turn when he's face on the field, he can bounce a monster to your hand. Well, Hain has its pros over Wind Up Kitten. Wind Up Kitten still is better, but I do like the fact that you can set and your opponent will attack into it not knowing what it is, and you get a bound a monster. It has its pros and cons. Hain's definitely not as good as Wind Up Kitten, but there are some situations where Hain can work out better. But he is my 2 returner monsters to return XYZs and synchros, and it does work out well. I haven't really noticed a difference when I do test versions online with Wind Up Kitten. Like, once in a while there'll be an instance where Wind Up Kitten's better, but it never hurts me so much. 3 Nemomangas, he's just level 2 beast, he gained 1,000 life points, he's just a good little card to have. Now, for my 1-ofs of just the leftover of the beast, 1 Elephant, so I can make plays, tuner. Its effect isn't really anything special or anything to go home about. And then Sequala, his effect I never get off, but I needed another level 2 beast. That was a different name, and so it's whatever, he's aight. But then I play 2 Junk Synchron. I don't know why I see decks without Junk Synchron. Junk Synchron opens so many plays for the deck, it is insane. I don't know who was like, Junk Synchron's not good in it, like whoever decided that, because I just don't understand what they were thinking. Junk Synchron is so needed. I would love to play 3, I just don't have any more room in the deck, but Junk Synchron, open your decks to OTKs, and awesome. And then, finally, the 1 Thunder King helps, and I just don't know why. Just the 1 Thunder King maining it, it's just what makes the deck so much better. But yeah, guys, that's the monsters. Alright, spells, we're going to go to 1-ofs first. So 1 Dark Hole, nothing crazy about that. 1 Closed Forest, awesome for this deck. Like, it can't be, field spells can't be activated while this card's faced on the field. They have to destroy it with this monster popping or MST or something. And he gains 100 attack for each beach monster, and that can really gain your cards attacking really quick. 1 Creature Swap, I was maining 2, and I would still like to main 2, but I just needed more room. Creature Swap is awesome in this deck because of the weak monsters. I'm sorry about the reflection from my light. It's not the best lighting in here right now, but, you know, what are you going to do? And then one Soul Charge, once again, I'd like to play 2, but it's not enough room in the deck because I do need some traps. But the one Soul Charge, you can't even barely see it, but yeah, it's one Soul Charge. So what really makes or breaks the deck is Obedience School. That deck, this card came out, this is what made the deck. You can just special summon a 3 level 2 or beast monsters from the, and their effects are negated and destroyed during the end phase. If you activate this card, you cannot special summon monsters except beasts, and you go into your XYZ, which I'll show you him then. But this is a good stun deck. The thing that makes this deck so good is that it's a stun deck and it's an OTTK deck, which you don't really see. Well, not stun, but stall. I'm playing the 3 MST. I know with the artifact format and stuff that's going on right now, hats, this isn't that good. I would rather have these be Night Beams at this point. For my personal opinion, I think that's a good card to play in for these MSTs. I don't know why people are just getting rid of MSTs. But in my side deck, which I don't have made up because I always change for every tournament, so I think showing the side deck is stupid, I would definitely take these out probably for a tournament right now for the hat format. But, you know, what are you going to do? And then for the draw power of the deck, one day a piece. You know, that's what I like to do. 3 upstarts. I'm usually against the upstart reckless engine, but for this deck's consistency, you really do need to play it. And the life points don't really matter that you give in the end, so like it doesn't matter. And the traps. So I'm playing the 1 Torrential. Come on, you have to. Compulse. I'm not playing Solemn and I'm not playing Bottomless because I feel like Compulse is just versatile. It's chainable. It's just better. I don't have to rely, and I don't have to rely on the Solemn to do 2,000 life points. Deprison. 3 Fiendish Chain. Why I'm playing Fiendish Chain over Mirror Force or anything else is because negating your opponent's monster effects, even though it's not destroying it, it is just so much better to just be safe and he can't attack. It's too good for the deck. And you need that for this deck too to make sure they can't get rid of your monsters. And then finally the rest of the draw engine, 3 Reckless, because you got to do it. I mean, you need the draw power, and this draw power is insane with the 3 upstarts, the 1 day, and the Recklesses. And the Obedience Schools thin out your deck even more, so you're getting to your good cards pretty quick. Finally, the extra deck. I mean, not the extra deck. Yeah, the extra deck is nothing to go home about, but tokens for my beast monsters. We'll do XCs first. So Gachi, he's a level 2. Extra deck's thin, and I'm playing 3 number 64. Now, if you don't know what number 64 does, he makes the deck. This is what you go into when you Obedience School. You can special summon a token from when you detach. Its attack becomes the highest attack of any monster in the field. So that's how you set up OTKs with Junk Warrior. I'll show you him, Junk Warrior, in a sec with Junk Synchron. If you don't really know how Raccoons play yet, I would just imagine looking it up, because explaining it, because there's a lot of plays you can do with Raccoons. But basically, you make a token, you just copy his attack, and you just get big beater tokens and your main monster with Junk Warrior. You can make Junk Warrior's attack up to 6,000 sometimes, or 5,000. But alright, Synchros, Catastor, a lot of level 5s because the Junk Warriors, or Junk Synchrons. Naturia Beast, because you can make them with Elephant and tokens. 2 Junk Warriors, because depending on, I know I only have 2 Junk Synchrons, but I need these level 5s because of the situations I can use with them. So, but Junk Warrior is what I go into most, so that's what I'm using. This card that nobody even knows about, Frozen Feltzgrand. So basically, he needs 1 Dark Tuner, so Junk Synchron, and 1 non-tuner Beast type monster, so this card was made for this deck. And when you attack with your opponent can activate spell traps until the end of the damage step, and when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, while I control no monsters, I can discard 1 random card. Well, not random, I can discard a card and special summon this card from my graveyard and face up defense, and his attack and defense are about 2,500. It's a nice little card, nobody really sees it coming ever. 1 HTS, it's a good level 6, I don't know. Crimson Blader, a Stardust, a Giga Castle, because he's just in level 9 that you can make, and it's just there. And then Leo the Keeper, Sacred of the Trees, because he's sick. Yeah, no Black Rose, I sold it. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. I know people have been wanting it from me, and that is the deck, and it's fun. And yeah, I know, really, you think looking at these cards, like, no way can that be good. Yeah, I've taken out some very top tier decks just with this cheap little deck. It is good, it's powerful, and nobody sees it coming. Like I said, I used to run Grand Soil and Redux, just wasn't working out, and people just get PO'd when they see, because you gotta really know how to play your deck, and I've played this deck in and out since online, since it came out in person so many times. You also have to know your deck to be good at it, and I'm good at this deck, and it can take on top tier decks with this thing. So that's another budget player deck coming from yours truly. So thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, all that. Share this, because this is a nice little deck. I feel like it is a good build of it. You probably won't agree though, because nobody ever agrees with my deck profiles, but hey, it works for me. I'm not saying that, it's honest. But I'll see you later, guys. Peace!